Welcome back, Leopard Nation. Today we're in Leopard's Den 2.0 with our track coach, Mr. Will Foster, along with Mr. Mike Brown, assistant principal at the high school, and want to take some time to talk with Coach Foster about his track program. Coach, if you can, tell us where you guys are at and how things were going this year up to this point of the stoppage.
Yeah, we were about halfway through the season, had some big wins and some big performances, kind of getting ready for last few big meets, region championship, things like that, and then we were shut down.
So this has affected us all in some way.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about how you think it affected your kids and how you think it might affect your program moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, the kids have done well. I think a lot of them just kind of took it on the chin and kept moving. I've spoken a little bit with a few of them, and they're obviously upset that their season was cut short, especially those seniors who this is going to be their last go-around. They've been doing it for, maybe 7 years if they did it in middle school. They've been in it for a long time. In the future, it's going to be tough to get back to it. Some of those kids that came out to test it out, maybe they're a little hesitant to come back out because they didn't have the experience they were expecting because their season was cut short. Some kids had some time to post good marks, but I know a few of them didn't get to do all the meets they wanted and didn't have all the opportunities they would have normally had.
Coach, how many of your participants right now do you know of that's going to move on to the next level and participate?
3 off the top of my head. Griffin Stevens is going to go to Emmanuel College, Anna Parker is going to go to Georgia Southwestern, and then Jackson Ramey is going to go to Wingate University. And so all 3 of those will move on.
Very good. Proud of those kids for sure.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Like I said, this has affected us all, but really our seniors were probably most affected. We're going to step out of the way, and we just want you to talk to your seniors. And you had a bunch. I mean, coaching 2 teams, you got a bunch of them. So just talk about maybe some standouts, but just talk to your seniors and and just let them know what they mean to you as an individual, what they meant to the program, and what they meant to Banks County High Schools.
Yeah. We had a huge group of seniors. Some of them I had coached for 4 years. Some of them I had coached for the first year. I've watched them and so the other coaches run and throw and jump a lot over these last couple years, and we were excited to see where this season was going. We had a few, Griffin, Jackson, and Sean Hall, who were ranked first or second or third in the events that they specialize in. Most likely could have won a state championship, one of those guys. The past 2 years, the boys have finished on the podium at state, top 4 team. And if the boys had been able to win this year, this would have been their 6th region championship in a row. When we shut the season off, I checked a virtual meet that just compares everybody's best times. And the boys were ranked first in the state at that moment. And now things changed, but it looked like we were going to have a good year. So that group has been as successful as any track and field group we've ever had. We had a few girls that had great shots going on to stand on state podiums and post good numbers. And it'll be tough for them, but like we've talked about at practice, like at cross country and track, and we preach all the time that you have to be resilient, that good athletes are athletes that still perform in adversity, and this is the most adverse situation that we've ever been in as a high school program. I wish all the seniors luck going on. I appreciate all the work y'all have put in through these years, through cold meets, hot meets. Track is not an easy sport. There's not a big crowd, and if y'all put your nose to the grindstone and really work through it all, and so I'm very appreciative of that. You will definitely be remembered. Your performances, your attitudes out on the track and field, so thank you again.